So are you enchanted with the magical, mystical world of fairies? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create that world on a budget. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm 71, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. Thank you to my dear sweet subscribers. You all mean the world to me. I so appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and comment, and for all the support and encouragement. You really touch my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss any of these 2023 videos with a different theme every month. My theme this month is Green Spring. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. So let's talk about creating a fairy world. Now, it can be very small, and I'm going to show you on a very small scale, or it can be very large, depending on what you want to do. It could be indoors or outdoors, but I'm mainly talking about an indoor fairy display. We're going to talk about backgrounds, backdrops, how to make the perfect backdrop to set up your little village or fairy house in. We're going to talk about what to put on the ground or what to put on the base of your display. We're going to talk about houses, how you can make fairy houses so inexpensively. Most of my items come from Dollar Tree. It's amazing what you can do with some of their items. We're going to talk about accessories. What are the little things you need to put in your fairy world to make it look like it's miniature and that it's mystical and that it's real? I think that's really important too. And I'm going to talk about the plants, accessories, the flowers, the mushrooms, all the little things you can add to make a very realistic display. All right, this is so cute and charming. I hope you love this, especially if you have kids or grandkids or you're a kid at heart. I think we all love the magical world of fairies. Hope you love it. Hope you get inspired most of all. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to my fairy craft video. Today we're going to talk about how to make some of these components in a fairy garden or a display, the background, the ground, some of the little buildings and displays and accessories, and on a budget. So I can't wait to share everything with you. Now, I wanted to say, first of all, for background, you see me use these cardboard pieces. I got them at Dollar Tree. There's two of them that I use when I do these type of craft videos because I don't want you to see the rest of my messy room. They're $1.25, and I just painted it to look like old shiplap, okay? So I painted those. This one is the third one I bought. Now it folds in this way and folds in this way. But I bought this backdrop. This is like for a photo op, for a party. I ordered this when I did my fairy table last year and it was too small. So I decided just to tape it on. It's just taped on the back. But look how beautiful that is to have a beautiful backdrop. Now my friend, Grandma Sandy, she does all her fairy gardens outside and she uses pots with flowers in them to start with. So that makes a great backdrop. So sometimes you want a backdrop that looks the part, and this is really beautiful. Now, you don't have to do this. You could actually paint a backdrop if you wanted to on one of these pieces of cardboard. You could put scrapbook paper with sky and all kinds of things. You could do a painting. You could use just flowers as your backdrop. There's all kinds of things you can do if you want to do a larger display. Now, you can also just use a little box like this that opens up, and then you can have your fairies and fairy villages and all of that. Now, you've seen this many times. I've put it on my mantle. I've done all kinds of displays with this. This is a book box, and I used Once Upon a Time scrapbook paper, which is not available anymore, and I just covered this and covered the inside, and I just set my little fairy door inside. If you want to, you can just have a fairy door set up against flowers or a pot, or you're going to see, I'm going to show you all the ways you can use them. So if you want to go about this very inexpensively, you can get some fairy doors. Now let's talk about the ground, or what are you going to use on the table or wherever you're displaying this. Wood is a good backdrop, I think. You can also imagine this with like some green velvet would be beautiful to put on the ground. Or if you want to, and you have some extra moss and these leaves and all kinds of things, this is actually an old, look at this, gold plastic tablecloth I bought. I think I got it for $1 or something on sale. And I just cut it up and painted the top green, and then I just glued on all the ivy leaves, the moss, the acorns, all this stuff. And look how beautiful. This was part of a centerpiece I did for a forest table. But you could do little patches of this and put that in your fairy display also. And I saw at Hobby Lobby the other day, by the way, that's where I got my fairies, that they had brick walkways and stone walkways. Well, I wanted to make my own. So what I did is I took a piece of Kleenex box, and you can make it straight or curved, and I just put hot glue on it. And then I painted the hot glue to look like rocks, and then I put moss in between. So look how adorable. So you can make this stuff yourself. And I'm even going to show you how I put stone on one of these houses to look like stone, and it's hot glue. Let's talk about houses. Now, they have adorable fairy houses, but they're so expensive. So I want to show you what you can do with a couple things from Dollar Tree. You've all seen these boxes. I call them, they're like house boxes. Let me show you what I did with one of them. So I went outside and gathered up a bunch of stuff, some pine cones, some moss, some twigs, and you can see here that there's that hot glue that looks like stone. Okay, and I have some wood scrapbook paper, and I have some leaves, and look how adorable that is. That is so, so cute to put in a little village. It could be a fairy village, a gnome village. And this one was a little birdhouse. And look what I did. I made a little door. And then I mean, they're just adorable. You can make these out of milk carton containers. You can do all kinds of things. Now, what's so magical about these Dollar Tree doors, which I love so much, is you can take something like this and make something like this. Now, this looks like it would be in a forest. You can repaint these. You can put moss on them. You can put sticks on them. You can do all kinds of things. So look how cute it looks up against the house I made, and it's just sitting there. Now, you might say, I don't really want to do a big village. Let me show you what you can do. Look at the inside of the box. So I took one of the Dollar Tree little doors, fronts, or whatever you want to call it, glued it in. I glued in this paper that had mushrooms on it, some ferns, some moss, and look how cute. You could just do that. Imagine how cute that would look on a tier tray, on a shelf. You could put a little fairy in front of it or whatever you want to do. So buy some of these, and you can repaint them and put them in front of a birdhouse or anything. Speaking of birdhouses, this is actually, you can see right here, a birdhouse from Hobby Lobby. And now I have two of these, and all I did was turn it around, and I just put one of those Dollar Tree doors up against the birdhouse, and now I have a little fairy house. You all have seen this I did at Christmas, right? Well, I'm going to be doing a spring one very shortly out of this. You see these at Dollar Tree, they just stand up, you know, they just stand up, and there you go. Okay, so imagine this, all like covered in stone, this repainted, a nice little window up here with shutters and a window box. Get what I'm saying? Even if it's not meant to stand up, you can still make it stand up with Jingle Blocks, but this is how cute it is. And this one you're going to see in an upcoming video. I'm going to make it into a little springtime house. So the houses are just, oh, there's so much you can do with these. But if you have some of these, you have some of these boxes, you're really good to go, and you can make one or two fairy houses. Now you might say, Bonnie, this is so much for me. What else can I use for a fairy house or display? you can use your little cloche. Now here I just put a little bird's nest with a feather, some ferns, a wood slice, and my other fairy. I own these 3 fairies here. Now let's talk about accessories, because that really makes this whole thing so charming. I would stay with normal size accessories like these seed pods, like these mushrooms. It makes everything look like, you know, the fairies are small and the houses are small. You know what I'm saying? And so you can see here that I have bought quite a few accessories from Dollar Tree. Here's one of the little trees, a pond. I also have a little wishing well, another tree, a little welcome sign. So, you know, buy these little accessories. I love these little stairs. I think that's so cute because you wonder, where does that go to? But buy those things. And the last thing to finish it off with is whatever color flowers and foliage you want to use. You know, use your purple and blue flowers. I love that combo. If you have real size butterflies, this is from Dollar Tree. You know, just take a little foam square and stick it on, and you have the most beautiful display. Now, where do you do these displays? They could be a centerpiece on a table. They could be on your kitchen island on a tiered tray. How cute would that be on a tiered tray? You can do it on a cake stand. Like I said, the little cloche, a lantern. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed some of these budget-friendly tips to make a magical, mystical fairy world. And I'm sure you'll have fun. Like I said, if you have kids or grandkids or you're a kid at heart, you will love this. All right, hope you loved it. Hope you got inspired. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.